everybody, your boy Tony from Cali, back again. Welcome to my show, HPTV. We got a lot of breaking news today, but we're going to go ahead and give you the first tragic breaking news. This was early morning, I believe. Not sure exactly what time it came in. I got it a little later on because I actually slept in a little bit this morning. So I didn't get up till about 8 o'clock this morning. And that's when I found out about this news. I actually found out through my Facebook from a friend of mine in Washington. And she knows exactly who I'm talking about. Yeah, thank you so much out there. This is my friend Leah out there in Washington. She actually posted this information this morning, and then I actually did research upon that. I went online and looked and checked CBS, ABC, all the different networks. It was all over YouTube. I believe these videos are going viral. Very tragic thing that happened though. Apparently Alton Sterling, he was 37 years old, and he was a black male, and he was selling CDs. They say CDs, but actually when I looked into it, it looks like DVDs, DVD movies, and possibly actually CDs too as well. But from what I've seen so far, it looks like DVDs. But regardless of what he was selling these DVDs or CDs at a convenience store, and apparently it's really tragic. Two officers approached him. They basically tased him, tackled him down to the ground, and then as they tackled him down to the ground, they tried to do a search basically, and he had a gun on him, but he wasn't reaching for it supposedly. They reached in his pocket, felt the gun, pulled the gun out, and then they ended up shooting this guy. Very, very tragic. There's still a lot of videos and stuff right there. There's still a lot of breaking news about this happening, but it's all over Facebook, it's all over YouTube right now. And then of course his family, they just did a press conference also this morning. So press conference shows the CP, yeah. They are there. They're actually there investigating. The lawyers are out there. His family members, like I said, my condolences goes out to his family, his wife, and his son, or his girlfriend and son. So that's the biggest tragic news that happened today. The guy was 37 years old. His name was Alton Sterling, and this is in Louisiana. Okay, Baton Rouge, Louisiana. Okay, and very tragic. So there's been a lot of protesting. They're protesting right now about it and everything, and still hasn't been confirmed on the. They're actually trying to get the body cam footage from the officers, and according to the police department or whatever, the body cameras came off at this particular time, and then there's also surveillance cameras that was at that particular store. It was a convenience store. The convenience store owner, I got his name too. His name was Abdul something. And he was the owner of the store, and he said the guy comes in every day. He wasn't really a problem, you know. Basically, he comes there and he sells his CDs or DVDs, as I said before, and didn't really cause a problem. Now, what it was an anonymous caller who actually called in and said that their life was threatened supposedly, and that he did have a gun, and that's what kind of sparked everything. So the cops came there with the intent of probably some type of altercation, and you know, without asking the right questions or whatever, they basically tased the guy, took the guy down, and started searching for this gun that apparently he had on him. So when they found the gun, they shot him multiple times. Okay, it says they shot him multiple times in his chest and in his back. So you know, everybody's looking at it like this is a cold-blooded murder, and very tragic. It was very tragic watching it. I watched it several times this morning before I actually did the story. Like I said, you're not gonna get this info. You're not gonna get my story until later on this evening, because I'm an investigative reporter as well. So I wanted to get as much information as I can from all the different sources. Once again, this is World Broadcast News, so I have to get the news from not just one source. My first initial source, once again, was from my friend in Washington, Leah in Washington. Which, thank you so much, Leah, out there. God bless you. We love you. You know that. Your boy Tony from Cali. But yeah, that's where I first seen it on Facebook, and then after that, I in turn went to the other sources that I know of, World News and GMA and you name it, Good Morning America, and just getting all the information that I can get. So You know, I don't have all the answers. I wasn't there when it happened. And as an independent news reporter that I am, I'm going to give you the news. I'm going to bring it to you as much as possible. I try not to bring tragic news. I've been bringing a lot of tragic news lately because I want people to be more aware of what's going on in the world, and also to be more thankful about life, because life is very valuable. Okay, going to our next order of things. I did talk about a couple children who passed away a couple days ago. Toddlers. One was 3, one was 6. I thought the one, I got the information I got the other day, the 3-year-old was, she got pulled from a pool, and apparently she died as well, or I don't know if it was a he or a she. But there was a 3-year-old child that died and a 6-year-old child that died. And that was very tragic. That happened on 4th of July. They had 2 pool parties, and they were going on at different times, and both toddlers died. That was pretty tragic. So my condolences go out to their families as well. I just wanted to talk about that. That was actually my first story till I found out about I can't think of his name. Alton Sterling. Until I found out about Alton Sterling, so that was like my first story. The other thing I want to talk about is okay, going to different news here. You know, we're talking about a lot of tragic things, and I try not to talk about those things, but life is very valuable. Like I said, life is very precious. And now, you know, a lot of people are in fear, you know, especially the minority communities and stuff. They're looking at, wow, we can't do anything. You know, this guy just comes, the cops just come and attack us. And, you know, we're seeing a lot of that happening lately. And I know there's some good cops out there, so this is not going out to the good cops, but there's also some bad cops out there. And there's bad people in every category. I mean, there's black, white, Mexican. We got bad people in all different cultures, you know. So I don't look at just one nationality of people. You know, I have white friends, I have black friends, I have Asian friends, I have you know, and I'm sure I probably have those. I have enemies as well. But there's bad people out there. That's what this is all about. You know, it's just about, you know, we take life is very precious. Life is very valuable. And sometimes I tell a lot of people, I'll tell you this, I'm going to bring this up real quick. You know, a lot of us out there, we want to make money, and we're always about, we gotta make money, I gotta make money, I gotta get my paper, I gotta make money, I gotta make money, I gotta get my paper. I hear this all the time from, you know, my community, the people that, you know, I'm around. Even when I'm not around certain people, I still hear this all the time. You know, it's like a constant thing. People are gravitating towards things, money, power, whatever. Taking care of business, just surviving. So we need to wake up every day, and we just need to really be thankful. Before we even wake up, sometimes just thank you. Thank you for waking me up this morning. Thank you for the cheese that I just got through eating, or the sandwiches, or whatever, the potato chips, or thank you for the water. Thank you for the rain. Thank you for the sun. You know, we're not that thankful anymore. We're just in a constant momentum of gravitating towards things, money, possessions. I was there too. Don't get me wrong. I wanted to have my big businesses. I wanted to have my big TV show. I wanted to do all these different things. And now it's just about, hey, I'm still doing the TV show, but it's basically, you know, God gave me the ability to wake up and just to think and go, thank you. You know, thank you for I had a couple bowls of cereal this morning. Thank you for this. Thank you for that. You know, be thankful before I even go out here and make my rounds today. I got to go get on the bus. I got to go here. I got to go do this, whatever. Just be thankful, because you don't know how fast your life can be taken. And that's what I want to talk about this, because I mean, this guy, he was out there selling his CDs, you know, probably trying to get his money, trying to, you know, get his paper and that type of thing. And somebody took his life, you know. The officers came and just snapped his life out like that. And I don't know what happened before that. I don't know. I don't have all the details. They were supposed to be bringing out security footage once again, or surveillance footage from the owner of the store. They actually took all the surveillance footage. The police department took that. So there's probably going to be some more stuff coming out in the next couple of days, and there's going to be more protesting and that type of thing. But still, with all that happening, just be thankful. I tell people to be thankful. I was looking at a lot of the protesting videos this morning, and the guys are out there, they're acting crazy, and they're doing all kinds of different things. It really, you know, people are mad, people are angry, and I understand it. I was even angry, you know, when I seen it, but we still have to be thankful. We still have to live on, and we still have to, you know, find out what's going on. So, I just wanted to talk about that. And when I say being thankful, once again, it's like, you know, money and having things. And I got another Facebook thing this morning, a Facebook post from a friend of mine who was talking about, the same friend actually, in Washington, D.C. Thank you once again, Leah. Very knowledgeable person out there. She talked about, gold and cars and rims and people, even in the music industry, people are focusing so much towards that, and just, really think about it and watch out and look, watch where you're going. If you don't have God in your life, I'm telling you, you might get trapped in some weird stuff. And there's another guy that also talked about it too. I forgot his name, but he was talking about all that money and power and all this kind of stuff, and how people were gravitating towards him. And he actually passed away. Supposedly he passed away of some type of stroke, and he was a very active activist when it came to speaking his mind and talking about things. And he said he was kind of banned away from things, and he worked with a lot of big entertainers and things like that. I'm not going into all the different names and stuff, but he ended up dying not too long ago, I believe. And actually, I think it was 2012 when he passed away. I saw that today on YouTube. And he was a real active person, and he went out and he talked about, how people were trying to get money, always trying to get money and get paid. $2 million a week. $2 million a week. Wow. Yeah. So when you're on some type of setup like that, where you're making money like that, and then all of a sudden, you don't take a deal, think about it. There's some things that could go along with that. The Godfather mentality, as he was saying. I ain't gonna get all into that, but I'm just basically saying, watch what you're doing out here. Don't stop worrying about money and paper and money and this and that and bullets and paper, because people are losing their life every day. Okay, so that's what I want to say. I'm your boy Tony from Cali. We're not gonna go into a whole bunch of stories. We're gonna go to a different story now, but I just wanted to put that out there because this is from my perspective. And like I said, this is my opinion on things. A lot of other people have the same opinion, but you don't have to believe everything that I tell you. I'm not trying to convince everybody. I'm just saying, think about things a little bit. Think about life. I'm thankful that I'm alive once again. Today is July the 6th, 2016. I'm alive. Like I said, I'm 53. I'm gonna go out today. I got to do things today. Take care of business, and I'm just thankful to be alive. I got food in it. I got food in the refrigerator. Little things like that. I may not have a nice car. I may not have a nice motorcycle. I might not have a big mansion or anything like that. But I have my life. I have my life, and I have a good heart to be able to give to people, and to be able to go out and to receive, to give and receive and give. Just to be able to acknowledge that God is really good to me. So that's where I'm at. Okay, enough of that. Enough of the preaching, right? All right. Another story we got today. I want to talk about. A guy jumped into a cab. Apparently he didn't pay his cab fee. He jumped out of his cab. And when he jumped out of his cab, you're not going to believe what was found in the cab. What was found in the cab was $189,000. We were just talking about that. What would you have done if you would have found that money? Yeah, I know what I would have done, right? Yeah. Well, he decided to turn the money in. And he turned the money in. And, found the guy. And the guy gave him a reward of $100. A $100 bill. Yeah, that sounds kind of whatever, right? Give him a $100 bill. He turned in $180,000. 187K. Okay, $187,000. Wow. I wish I was that cab driver. But anyway, like I said, he had a good heart. He turned it in, and he got $100. So I just wanted to talk about that. That was on one of the news shows this morning. I think it's GMA or something like that. Okay, and then also we're going to talk about the hoverboard thing. Everybody was in the hoverboards. Over 5,000 hoverboards. I think it was 500,000. Yeah, over 500,000 hoverboards have been recalled because of the battery situation. They've been exploding, and people have been having problems with them and the charging systems and so forth. So over 500,000. They said 500,000. I heard them say that again, once again. So over 500,000 hoverboards have been recalled. Okay, and I think that's pretty much it on my stories for today. Like I said, I didn't want to talk about too much. I talked about the tragic things, the 6-year-old and the 3-year-old that passed away in the pool party on 4th of July. That was on 4th of July. Like I said, people are partying, people are doing things, and people are not paying attention a lot of times. And I'm not saying that those families didn't pay attention, but there's more precious things in life than the 4th of July. fireworks. Matter of fact, we had fireworks. There was one girl, she got burned really bad, like 50%, I believe, of her body got burned on 4th of July out here. You can see the garage was all burnt all up. Fireworks went into the trees, and a lot of people got injured. Some people got injured based on that. And they were using the illegal fireworks, of course. Everybody wants to go get the illegal ones because they're more powerful and whatever and more spectacular. But is it really that important? That's what I want to say. You know, everybody's going out and they're spending, I don't get hundreds of dollars. A lot of people, a lot of families are spending hundreds of dollars on this fireworks. Is it really that important? Okay. We want to say, okay, it's Independence Day. We're going to celebrate this and celebrate that. And then I was reading an article yesterday on the Facebook, actually. It was talking about, I probably shouldn't even say that. We were talking about why are we, why are we basically representing Independence Day? Because in I forgot what the year it was, 18 something, when the I don't want to go down really into it, but it was like, it said something about 1800, we were basically slaves at that particular time, you know, or our ancestors were slaves at that particular time. So why are we celebrating Independence Day? Why are we celebrating all this stuff? So I don't know, but I'm just giving you an example. There's a lot of things that sometimes we celebrate things, we don't even know why we're celebrating these things. We just do it because everybody else is doing it. Everybody wants to go get fireworks. I had the fireworks too. When I was a kid, don't get me wrong, my mom, dad, everybody used to get fireworks for us. We did all that. We had the sparklers and all that stuff. So you know, it's really, you know, instead of just trying to sound hypocritical, I'm not gonna say I haven't done it, because I have. I'm older now, I'm wiser. Like I said, I'm 53 years old. I don't really get involved in that. I don't have children right now. I don't have younger children. If I had younger children, would I do it? Possibly, you know, just depending on what you know sometimes. And a lot of times you might still know the truth, and you might still say, you know, I'm still going to do it, because you want to be in that circle. You want to do what everybody else is doing. So I'm just letting their people know, trying to kind of put that awareness out there, kind of, you know, dig and look and do your own research on things. You know, a lot of people don't want to do research. And I was one of those kind of people for a long time. I was like, I'm not going to do research. Also had a guy, I got a post on one of my posts, I think it was on a YouTube post. One of the guys was asking me about gambling. He wanted to know why I don't talk about gambling anymore, because when I came out here, I used to gamble. Yeah, I used to play the penny machines. Boom. I was hot on the penny machines. I was throwing, you know, I started off with $5, and then I went from $5 to, I made $80 off of $5, and I got hooked. Okay. And this wasn't even when I got to Nevada. I was in Cache Creek or something like that. I think my sister or my mom or something took me to Cache Creek, and I ended up making I didn't even want to play. It was really weird. I didn't even want to put no money in the machine, because I didn't even think about gambling. I didn't like gambling or nothing. I didn't even know anything about it. And I ended up putting $5 in the machine, and I ended up winning like $80, and all these coins just started to come in. I was like, wow. So my eyes just kind of like blinked out. I was like, wow. I was mesmerized. So people want to know about that. You know, why I don't talk about gambling anymore. The reason I don't talk about gambling anymore is because, first of all, it's not in my sight. It's not the thing that I gravitate towards. There was a point in my life where I wanted to make a lot of money. I wanted to, you know, have nice cars and homes and all these different things. And I thought that was going to be my ticket to getting the things I wanted. And I wanted to be able to buy cameras and equipment and have my own production company. So I thought that was going to be my avenue towards getting there. And it didn't happen. It took me a little while to figure it all out. I've been out here for now 14 years. I think the first 6 years of that, you know, I used to gamble pretty hard. And like I said, I basically, you know, the more you make, the more you gamble. And when I didn't have a lot of money, I wasn't making that much money, I wasn't gambling that much. I might spend $5 or $10. Then it went from 5 to 10 to 10 to 20, 10 to 20, 10 to 20 to 100, 100 to 500, 500 to 1,000, you know. And the more you make, the more you're going to gamble. And if you don't believe me, you talk to some of the big guys out there. Charles Barkley, he used to be a big gambler out here. And also, I think it was Michael Jordan also used to gamble a little bit. But a lot of the big celebrities and stuff, they come out here to Las Vegas. You know, the more money you got, you've got millions. You know, it's easy for you to put, you know, a couple thousand. It's easy for you to put thousands of dollars on chips. And there's $5,000 down, you know, and roll the dice or whatever. I never really played the tables. Never played crap tables, none of that. Just played the penny machines. But still, you can lose a lot of money. I lost a lot of money. So if you look at my gambling documentary, which I do have, that's out there, Las Vegas Journal, they actually put most of that together, and I actually did all the footage. There's a lot of selfie type stuff I was doing back then, even when I was in the casinos. It's still out there. Am I ashamed of it? I used to be kind of ashamed of it when I first put it out there. I didn't want to put it out there. I wanted to have all my stuff. I wanted to have positive feedback on all my videos and stuff like that. But that was pretty much the opposite, I felt. But it's real, and that's what people want. They want the real deal. What's going on? So that's where I am right now. I'm trying to do the real deal. Like I said, I'm here, living over here on Boulder Highway right now, I'm basically roommating with a guy. This is my bedroom that we're in right now. Whether it looks like a studio or whatever it looks like, this is my bedroom. This is actually my bed. I know it sounds kind of hard over there, but it's not hard. It's pretty nice. This is my bed. I just got out of bed, and I was able to put some green fabric over my bed, and that's how this is all created. This is called digital compositing. So, with all that said and done, I'm Tony from Cali. I'm trying to keep everything real. I'm not in no huge studio. I don't have a whole lot of money. I don't have a whole lot of, for this is for a lot. I meet a lot of different women and stuff. A lot of times they're like, oh, you got money, you got this, you got that, you got your TV show. I don't have a whole lot of that. I'm just keeping it real. And I put that out there, and a lot of people say, don't tell people you don't have this and you don't have that. Don't tell people, don't expose yourself. No. It's about expose yourself and keeping it real and being real. So that's where I'm at. My opinions pertain to me. If your opinion may be similar to my opinion, that's cool. We can agree on certain things, but you don't have to. Your opinion doesn't have to be the same as mine, and so don't get mad at me if you disagree with some of the things that I say. Don't get mad at me. Just move on. Keep it pushing, as they say. Keep it pushing. So, anyway, we're gonna sign off. I'm trying to keep these videos a little short. I get into a whole lot of different things. Once again, I'm thankful for my life. I'm thankful for being alive. I'm thankful for my sources out there. Thank you once again, my friend Leah out there in Washington, D.C. Love you, girl. I'm thinking about all the other people out there that has really helped me along. I want to thank you. And also, thank you for being a part of the show. This is called Hptv, Helping People TV. So the goal is to connect people and to connect them with information, and also to connect them with sources, resources, and that type of thing as well. So hopefully this show is what people need. And if you like, you can also subscribe. Go ahead and subscribe, I guess. I haven't asked people to do that because I'm not that much into social media. I don't do all the Twitter and stuff. Maybe that'll come later. But go ahead and subscribe if you see this video. I got plenty of these videos on YouTube. This is World Broadcast News, and I am, once again, Tony from Cali. Okay? Tony from Sacramento, Tony from Cali, however you want to call it. And for the people that don't know me, once again, computer animation, three-dimensional holographic, digital video broadcast special effects engineer / senior audiovisual engineering telecommunications specialist / broadcaster of my reality show, Tony from Cali Reality, born in 1963. All in HD, and Hptv stands for Helping People TV. And we out. Like a genie.